Have you ever reached for a light switch in a familiar room before you could even see it? Or noticed that you can finish someone's sentence before they've said the last word? It might feel like your brain is reacting incredibly fast, but something even more fascinating is happening. Your brain isn't just responding to the world. It is constantly making predictions about what will happen next. Long before your eyes, ears, and other senses send complete information, your brain has already created its best guess about reality. Most of the time, those predictions are so accurate that you never notice them. But when they're wrong, reality suddenly feels surprising, confusing, or even unbelievable. This idea is known in psychology and neuroscience as predictive processing. Instead of acting like a camera that simply records everything around you, your brain behaves more like a scientist. It constantly collects clues, compares them with past experiences, and creates a prediction about what's most likely to happen next. Then it checks whether reality matches that prediction. If it does, your brain saves energy by processing less information. If it doesn't, your brain quickly updates its understanding and learns from the mistake. Imagine walking into your own kitchen in the dark. You probably don't have to search for every object. You already know where the refrigerator is, where the sink should be, and roughly where the counter begins. Your brain has built a mental model from hundreds of previous visits. Instead of calculating everything from scratch, it predicts what the room should look like. That's why familiar places feel so effortless to navigate. The same thing happens during conversations. Before a friend finishes speaking, your brain is already predicting the next word based on the topic, tone, and everything you've learned about language over your lifetime. Sometimes you guess correctly without even realizing it. But when someone suddenly says something unexpected, your attention instantly increases. Your prediction failed, so your brain shifts into learning mode. This prediction system is one of the reasons humans can react so quickly. If your brain waited until every single detail was fully processed before making a decision, even simple actions would become painfully slow. Catching a ball, crossing a busy street, or driving a car would be much more difficult. By predicting what is likely to happen, your brain gains valuable milliseconds that can make everyday life smoother and, in some situations, much safer. But prediction isn't perfect. Sometimes your expectations can briefly overpower reality. Think about reading a sentence and accidentally skipping over a spelling mistake because your brain expected the correct word, or hearing someone call your name in a noisy crowd, only to realize nobody actually did. In these moments, your brain isn't broken. It is simply relying on its best prediction before all the evidence arrives. This also explains why learning something new can feel mentally exhausting. Whenever you're in an unfamiliar environment, your brain has fewer reliable predictions to work with. Everything requires extra attention because it hasn't built accurate mental models yet. That's why your first day at a new job, your first driving lesson, or learning a new language can leave you feeling surprisingly tired. Your brain is working overtime to improve its predictions for the future. The amazing part is that your brain keeps updating these predictions every second of every day. Every conversation, every new place, every unexpected event becomes another piece of information that helps it understand the world a little better. It is a continuous cycle of predicting, checking, correcting, and learning. You rarely notice this invisible process because it happens automatically, but it shapes almost every experience you have. So the next time reality surprises you, remember this. Your brain wasn't simply watching the world, it was trying to stay one step ahead of it. Most of the time, its predictions are incredibly accurate. Occasionally they're wrong, and those moments reveal something extraordinary about how the human mind really works. Your brain isn't just experiencing reality. It's constantly building its own best version of reality before the next moment even arrives.